You may have a MacBook just like I do, and you might be somebody that wants to utilize SD cards for photography, videos, whatever it might be. And you'll notice on many MacBooks that there is not actually an SD card input. So what you need to do with their Lightning ports is to find some sort of adapter for your SD card. Now initially I purchased one of these types of adapters that are out there for the Mac. They, on Amazon, go for like $15, and they're, as you can see, not made by Apple. They're from third-party companies, and when you put them into your MacBook, then you have the ability to plug in a variety of different ports that will adapt well. You see the USBs, the conventional ones, as well as one for an SD card. So for at least a couple years, I had been utilizing this adapter. Then with the MacBook, I ended up updating my operating system, and all of a sudden I was not able to have the MacBook detect the SD cards that I would put into this adapter. So what exactly was the situation going on? There's a lot of troubleshooting that you can do. Many YouTube videos out there with troubleshooting for this very kind of situation. But the thing is, every time on any other video, which is why I'm making this video, what I noticed is they were saying that the MacBook was still detecting the SD card, but there was some sort of internal issue. You had to rename it, you had to go in the disk utility, things of that nature. That was not the case in my situation here. The MacBook was simply not detecting the SD card at all. I could not find it anywhere on the MacBook. And so the situation may very well be, well, perhaps the adapter is not effective anymore. Something might be wrong within the SD card area of the adapter, and it's just not detecting on the MacBook. Could be the updating of the operating system, and for whatever reason, the MacBook just can no longer detect this SD card or this kind of third-party adapter with the SD card via the operating system. Not really sure, because I had my wireless mouse connection there. That was working just fine with this adapter. So I suppose it's still usable, but it was not helping the SD card situation. So what did I ultimately have to end up doing, since none of the troubleshooting on YouTube was there? Well, you end up going with an actual Apple product as opposed to something third-party out there. And of course, Apple always emphasizes this because they want you to obviously buy their products, but it's made in a way that, of course, their products match up very well together, as opposed to you getting a third-party charger, adapter, things of that nature. You save money, but you don't get that assurance that Apple products will sync together so well. So I ended up getting a USB-C to SD card reader from Apple. Now these are $40, which I just got at Target, and so obviously a big discrepancy in price, but you know that you're getting for sure the effectiveness of having your SD card work. And that was the biggest thing. Ended up upgrading to the reader, to one that is Apple, not third party. Put that in, put my SD card in, and right away the MacBook detected it. So I don't anticipate there'll be any further issues. But of course, I ended up spending over 2.5 times what the amount would be just getting a simple third-party adapter. So if price is a concern for you, that might be an issue that might arise as you're dealing with SD cards. But of course, as you can see, I make many YouTube videos. An SD card and it working in sync with my MacBook is very important to what I need to do. So that extra $25, getting a new adapter, just utilizing this for other USB ports is fine for me. But that's ultimately what resolved my issue, and what's allowing me to make this video and more videos to come. And that's a troubleshooting that went through going through a lot of YouTube videos that were out there, being able to see that, hey, the SD card is just not being detected at all. What do I need to do to actually get it detected onto the MacBook? And so it's probably an adapter issue then, and that could be either with the adapter itself, the SD card portion, who knows, but ultimately getting Apple's product for a USB-C to SD card reader resolved the issue. So, any questions, please leave them below in the comments. If you did like this video and it was helpful for you, if you were in the same situation, please do like the video. And do subscribe to the channel. More videos as they arise, as usual, from me. And now with my SD card actually syncing to the MacBook, many more how-to videos to come.